Assalamu alaikum, I'm Aisha and you're watching Samaa News. Here are today's headlines. A passenger bus fell from a hilly road in West Nepal before dawn, killing 19 people, including a British national. Police said only 9 of the dead have been identified so far, adding that the bus was carrying 44 people in all. A police statement said a New Zealander and a Chinese national were among the 25 injured when the bus headed to the Nepali capital, Kathmandu, from the tourist town of Pokhara, fell 200 metres from the road at Behighat in Dhading district, 80 kilometres west of Kathmandu. The injured are being treated at hospitals in Kathmandu. Children across parts of the US Northeast will stay home as a powerful winter storm forced school closures and pushed offices and transit systems onto emergency schedules, with officials across the region warning of heavy snow, strong winds, and dangerous travel conditions. The storm has already snarled travel along the East Coast from Washington to New England, with airlines cancelling thousands of flights and officials urging people to stay off the roads. Iran and the US will hold a third round of nuclear talks on Thursday in Geneva, amid growing concerns about the risk of military conflict between the longtime adversaries. Oman's Foreign Minister Badr al-Busaidi, who acts as a mediator in indirect talks between Washington and Tehran, said he could confirm the US-Iran negotiations are now set for Geneva this Thursday, with a positive push to go the extra mile towards finalising the deal. Iran's President Masoud Pezeshkian voiced cautious optimism on Sunday in a post on X, saying recent negotiations had yielded encouraging signals, while pointing at Tehran's readiness for any potential scenario. On the other hand, Iran has indicated it is prepared to make concessions on its nuclear program in talks with the US in return for the lifting of sanctions and recognition of its right to enrich uranium, as it seeks to avert a US attack. Both sides remain sharply divided, even over the scope and sequencing of relief from crippling US sanctions, following 2 rounds of talks. A senior Iranian said Tehran would seriously consider a combination of sending half of its most highly enriched uranium abroad, diluting the rest, and taking part in creating a regional enrichment consortium.
Iran has reportedly agreed to a secret $589 million arms deal with Russia for thousands of advanced shoulder-fired missiles. According to a Financial Times report, the agreement was signed in Moscow in December and includes 500 Verba launch units and 2,500 9M336 missiles to be delivered between 2027 and 2029. The deal was said to be negotiated between Russia's state arms exporter Rosaboronexport and Iran's defense ministry.
One of Mexico's most notorious drug lords, Nemesio Oseguera, or El Mencho, has been killed in a military raid, sparking widespread retaliatory violence. According to Mexico's defense ministry, Oseguera, the mastermind of the powerful Jalisco New Generation cartel, died in custody after being injured in a military operation by Mexican special forces in the town of Tapalpa on Mexico's Pacific coast in Jalisco state. His corpse arrived in Mexico City on Sunday afternoon in a heavily guarded convoy of National Guard troops. Russia has launched a large-scale missile and drone assault on Ukraine, targeting key energy infrastructure. The overnight barrage included dozens of strike drones, as well as ballistic and cruise missiles, with at least 1 person reported killed. Strikes were reported in Kyiv and surrounding areas, the Black Sea port of Odessa, and several central regions, including Dnipro, Kirovohrad, Mykolaiv, Poltava, and Sumy. That's all for now. For more updates, visit www.samaa.tv. Thank you for watching Samaa News.